So my smart brain was like, yeah, let's have a venti iced coffee to kickstart today. And then my body was like, it is June 10th. I know because I changed my contacts today. So that's like a date I have locked in my mind every month is when it's the 10th because I get fresh eyeballs. It just feels so good too. I don't have a busy day, but I kind of have a weird amount of stuff I have to do. I have to drive to the state capitol today. For my nursing license, sorry, my chair's so squeaky. I'm in my desk chair. To procure my nursing license, you have to get your fingerprints taken so they can like verify who you are and I imagine look up your criminal record because that's the only reason I know about fingerprints. Not from my criminal record, from working in criminal justice. Clarify. And then I have to really hit my Saunders modules hard. If you know anything about nursing, I know different programs use different NCLEX prep styles. My school is using Saunders, they make a lot of really common or really well-known books, like NCLEX prep books. I know I have one from my sister-in-law. So we're using their software. And so I have to get caught up on that today. Like my living environment is a mess because I haven't been home. I've been working a lot lately, which is good, but also I just feel like your home environment suffers if you're not there. Duh. So, and then I just want to share really exciting news really fast. I did accept a position as an RN at a hospital where I live. I'm extremely excited. I accepted officially on Monday. They called me on Friday and offered me the position. I interviewed for it last Wednesday. So it was a very fast process. I was very impressed with that. I know I have friends working at other healthcare systems in the city and their processes are taking weeks to months. So I'm very, very over the moon and impressed with how my company or my healthcare system handled the recruitment process. Like 10 out of 10 stars, did great. So yeah, so I interviewed. I thought the interview went pretty well. I can do maybe if someone's interested a more in-depth in-depth video of like what they asked me and how I answered, and maybe that would be helpful because I hadn't interviewed for a job in like a big job in a long time, so I felt kind of rusty, but I had a friend who had interviewed before me and she helped me to think about what they might ask because they asked a lot. I was kind of like, oh, we're asking a lot of questions here. And I actually did, so yeah, I did the interview and then they called me and offered me Friday. And then I liked this. They told me to take the weekend to think about it, not to initially accept right off the bat, even though I knew in my heart, I was like, absolutely 100% take me. And then called back Monday afternoon and formally accepted and verified the position. So now the ball is rolling. I have a job. Someone's gonna pay me to be a nurse. That concept is wild right now. I can't wrap my brain around that one yet. That's just crazy when you work so hard for something for 3 years and it totally comes into fruition and it's just like, it's happening. It's real. This is like, pinch me, what? I'll be working on a med-surg floor, which is not a specialty. I thought I was gonna go into a specialty first, but I talked to some healthcare professionals that I really respect, some in my family and then in my social circles. Lost my light. And they highly, highly suggested entering on a med-surg floor because you just learn so many more skills that way. And I ended my last clinical rotation on a med-surg floor and I actually pretty much enjoyed it. And it's similar to the one I'm going to be on. I'm going to be on a trauma med-surg floor. So I'll be taking care of patients who have at some point experienced a trauma, and then they're this is like a step down, you know. Okay, we're just going to wrap this up really fast with the big news. I am moving out. Wow. Didn't think I'd say that. I currently live with my parents They were very kind and let me move back home a long time ago. They let me live here for free in their basement. They have it's almost like an apartment. I have like a kitchenette. I can maybe do a little like video showing before I move, but we'll see if anyone even cares about that. I'm adulting and I'm moving out, and I'm renting a house with 2 friends. I'm very excited. It's actually not far from where I live now, which is nice. And it's not too far from my new work, but the commute will be a little bit, but it'll be fine. Those are 2 huge things happening in my life. So that's why I've been really excited to pick up the camera and document, because my life is just changing so much. There's like that Thomas Rhett song that I heard the other day, Life Changes. Boy, does it ever. My life is changing for the better so much. I can't wait. I already feel mentally like so much better. Okay. So yeah. All right. I better head out because I gotta go get my friend to get her fingerprints. And then I will check in later. I'll probably show like my modules later, and you can kind of see how I break those down and how I do them, because I have a very structured way that I go through them. So yeah. Okay. Anyway, this was wordy, but I just want to share big news.
Oh, what is that?
Oh.
He gets nervous. Come on. Oh, don't sneeze on me.
Georgie. Oh yeah. You can do it, George. Be brave.
Here, you can do it.
Be a very brave boy.
Get him to come down.
Come on.
Come on.
Be a brave boy. Look.
They're just a little ramp. Come on.
Good boy.
Come on.
Come on. Okay.
He's so nervous. He's like, no, you're tricking me.
Yes, we are.
Put it back closer. He's gonna run away.
Come on. Come on. Look. Follow the strawberry.
No, 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 no.
Come on, Georgie.
Come on.
Do you want the berry?
Disgusting, but I'm so happy because I was just able to do my first treadmill workout in weeks. My asthma, like I said in the previous vlog, has been, sorry, this lighting is so lovely. It has been atrocious, and it has completely stopped me from doing my workouts, which I really got into a good rhythm and I really felt good doing them every day. So I'm like so lighthearted to know that I can do one and not have an asthma attack on the tread. It's just like such a relief. So, just so thankful. And I love the Peloton app. They have an amazing deal right now. It's a 3-month free trial. Here, I might show this actually. I have it downloaded onto my iPad. And you just, here, I'll show you. I'm just gonna go to the Peloton app and you open it and you can pick any kind of classes. So they have like so many different kinds. I've done the yoga, the strength, cardio. I've done a lot of them. Obviously not the cycling. I do not have a Peloton bike. I also don't have a Peloton tread. Those are like $4,000, which is like insane for me to spend. I wouldn't. I just have a treadmill my parents bought a couple years ago and it works fine. This fits just like on, I think you can see in the video, it just fits on the tread and I can follow the video easily watching it. But yeah, so if I click, I like the walking videos just because I'm new to my fitness journey. So walking for me right now is my best cardio option. I do like an elliptical, but like my gym's been closed, so this has been my best option. And you just pick, and there's different instructors. This may be a very bad way to show this, but my favorite one is Rebecca Kennedy. I just did 2 of her classes. I just did a very simple, I did a 10-minute warm-up walk, 10-minute cool-down walk. So I didn't actually do a workout class because those are 20+ minutes. Usually I would do a 10-minute warm-up, 20-minute class, 10-minute cool-down. And then sometimes I'll do like a 10-minute like arm toning or like a 10-minute yoga or 20-minute yoga, just depending on how I feel that day. But today I just knew I wanted to keep it really simple, so I just did 2 10 minutes. And yeah, I love the Peloton app. I'm probably going to stay subscribed just because I enjoy it so much. I believe it's $12 a month after the free trial. Mine's up in July. But yeah, okay. Nerdy fitness talk done. I have to start my homework. So my school uses Evolve by, I don't know how to say it. Oh. They use Evolve, which Saunders is like built into. It's really nice because it remembers where you were, which I'm very thankful for. So I just started lesson 30 last night, and there's, if you go to like the list, there's lesson 28, 29, 30, 31 for this chapter. So you just click and then jump in. So I'm gonna finish these. This is gonna be unstable, I'm sorry. It's later in the day. I decided to take a rest. I wasn't feeling very well. I had an iced coffee and I just like did not feel good after I had that. I kind of didn't even realize today is my first day off steroids, off my prednisone. And so your body goes from being like, like having a steroid in your system to not. And I just forgot like how it can kind of take a toll. And I was on a bit of a higher, like not a high dose, obviously like you would be in a hospital, but I was on like a bit of a significant dose to the point where my body definitely feels different today, being on none when yesterday I was on, you know, quite a few milligrams. So my smart brain was like, yeah, let's have a venti iced coffee to kickstart today. And then my body was like, So I'm still not feeling great, which is lovely, but I still have stuff to get done. And I have to go to work later for a couple hours. So yeah, I'm just trying to finish my module now. I know I think I started it this morning, or I worked on it this morning, or I started it last night and then I worked on it this morning. And I was just going to show how I work on them, if that's interesting. It's probably not. The Saunders is the one we use. Right now I'm like in module 6 on the last lesson. And then for each lesson, I just have this, it's actually my old psych notes notebook. I'm trying to use it up. Oh, sorry, my camera work is shoddy today. I make sure I write I write the module that it is. I write the lesson, and then also my handwriting, yes, it's this bad. I take notes throughout the lesson, and then at the end of each lesson, they have a priority points, which is like things from the lesson that you should really like remember for NCLEX because it's probably going to show up, or like it's more likely to show up. So for example, like this lesson was about providing a safe environment, and priority points, like in case of an accidental poisoning, the nurse is going to assess the airway, breathing, circulation. So just things like that's obviously going to show up on that. That's obviously going to be a priority question on NCLEX. So yeah, so I'm just finishing the last lesson, and then I might take the exam. We have to take a 100-question exam after each module, and that takes quite a bit of time. I mean, it takes me like anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half. So I might wait and do that after work. Well, yeah, I might just wait and do that after work. This also, I made a list. I got one thing done on it today. But I also wanted to show, this is kind of how I keep track. This used to be a lot more organized. But I try and write down the module, all the lessons, and then I have made these little stickers for myself just to check off. So I check off each lesson, and that way I know, like, I already did my virtual sim case. And these are things I have to do for my license that I haven't done yet. Actually, I have done this. I'll have to make a copy because there's a lot of steps for that too. But yeah, so this is nice because I'm a big list person. If you can't tell here, I love to make lists. So I like just being able to check off little things, it makes me feel more accomplished. Like, yes, I did. Oh gosh, wow, that's lovely. Like, yes, I did it. I can check it off. So I like to have that to keep me accountable as well.